Visit danmichaelsaudio.com for more information.
This is your 420 Radio News for Monday, April 15th, 2013. I'm Russ Belville. Vermont House approves marijuana decriminalization from vnews.com. The Vermont House gave preliminary approval Friday to a bill that would change the offense of possessing up to 1 ounce of marijuana from a misdemeanor crime to a civil offense similar to a speeding violation. On a roll call vote of 98 to 44, the House endorsed the bill, which would impose a fine of as much as $300 for anyone caught with up to 1 ounce of the drug. The bill also contains provisions designed to eliminate the possibility of a permanent criminal record or future collateral consequences, such as ineligibility for certain jobs or government benefits for those convicted of possessing up to 2 ounces or up to 4 plants. The legislation now goes to the Senate, which is also expected to pass it. New York medical marijuana bill up for Assembly Committee vote on Tuesday, from Syracuse.com. Proponents of legalizing marijuana for medical use may have their first victory on Tuesday. The New York State Assembly's Health Committee is expected to vote on the proposal at its 9:30 a.m. meeting. But the issue still faces many hurdles, including winning over support from Governor Andrew Cuomo. Similar proposals have passed the full Assembly 3 times since 2008. The bill's sponsor, Senator Diane Savino, Democrat of Staten Island, and Assemblyman Richard Gottfried, Democrat of Manhattan, will hold a press conference at 11 a.m. Tuesday in Albany. Medical marijuana packaging bill loses prosecutors' support, from ArizonaCentral.com. The complexity of the legal debate over whether federal law trumps Arizona's Medical Marijuana Act has prompted the state's Prosecuting Attorneys Association to withdraw its support of legislation that their members helped craft to protect children from accidentally eating medical cannabis. A bill to enforce bland wrapping on candy containing marijuana will likely die, as attorneys say that it's too difficult to keep legislating medical marijuana in an atmosphere of legal challenges, and that the issue needs to be decided by the courts. Dispensary owners have been trying to block the legislation, calling it a backdoor attempt to shut down the industry because of a clause that would revoke a dispensary's license for a single infraction. M. Ryan Hurley, an attorney for the Regulated Dispensaries of Arizona Association, said the industry favors establishing packaging rules to prevent medical marijuana from falling into children's hands. Kimberly McErnan, a staff attorney for the Prosecuting Attorney Association, said it ultimately didn't make sense to negotiate with dispensaries about packaging marijuana as medicine. Quote, "At some point we realized the mere act of negotiating is creating a conflict, because our position is marijuana, isn't medicine." End quote. Canadian kids smoke the most marijuana in the Western world, according to UNICEF survey. This from HuffingtonPost.com. A new study conducted by UNICEF on child well-being found that Canadian kids smoke more marijuana than kids from any other developed country. UNICEF's Report Card 11 found that Canada ranked first out of 29 countries for the percentage of youths who smoke pot. According to the findings, 28% of 11, 13, and 15-year-old Canadians surveyed said they had smoked marijuana at some point in the last year. Notably, the study found that countries with more liberal drug laws had lower rates of youths who smoked marijuana than nations with stricter penalties. In the Netherlands, where the weed laws vary from city to city, the study found that 17% of kids smoked last year, and only 10.5% smoked in Portugal, where marijuana has been decriminalized. Los Angeles pot ballot initiatives could clarify local marijuana laws, from HuffingtonPost.com. After 17 years of legal battles and uncertainty over legalized medical marijuana, some new clarity will be brought to the issue on May 21st, when Los Angeles city voters will be asked to choose among 3 different measures regulating their growing industry. Propositions D, E, and F offer a range of new requirements for medical marijuana dispensaries, including taxes, caps on the number that can open, and limits on their locations. Proposition D was crafted by the Los Angeles City Council as a compromise measure between the other two, and now Proposition E's supporters have stopped campaigning for their own measure and thrown their support behind Proposition D. One of the key differences is that D would limit the number of dispensaries in Los Angeles to 135. the same number of facilities that existed before a city moratorium was imposed in 2007, while F has no cap. Both place gross receipts tax of 20% on the dispensaries. F requires testing of the actual marijuana itself, as well as audits. That's your 420 Radio News for Monday, April 15, 2013. I'm Russ Belville. When we come back, we go behind the headlines and take a look at the Oregon Medical Marijuana Program warrant from the federal government, where patient records were turned over. We have a copy of the warrant in this exclusive report. We'll give you some of those details. This is the Russ Belville Show on 420radio.org. We'll be right back after this.